Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? I think you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVA Sunni School. I am Yamin Apu, an assistant teacher of mathematics, National Ideal English Sunni School morning shift. Dear students, I am going to take a higher math class today for the student of class 9. So let's start our class, okay? Today's topic is exercise 3.2, question number 16. It's a CQ question, okay? The lecture number is 5 for the annual term examination, and you have a homework. Your homework number is also 5. The students, the question is on the board, exercise 3.2, okay, and question number is 16. It's a CQ question. I already said this one. The question is, in the figure below, this figure is given, S and O are circumcenter and orthocenter of the triangle ABC respectively. That means S is the circumcenter here and O is the orthocenter here, okay. AP is a median. AP, this line, is a median of this triangle, and the value of BC is A and the value of AC is B. They are given, and the value of AB is equal to C. Now question number 1 is establish a relation between OA and SP. That means we need to find out the relationship between OA and the line SP. The second question is show that SG and O are collinear. And the third question is if angle C is an acute angle, then establish the equation A into CD, that's equal to B into CE. Okay, now we'll write down the question number 1. That means we'll solve 16 question number 1. This question is, we need to establish a relationship between OA and SP. My dear students, OA is the distance. OA is the distance. OA is the distance from the vertex A to the orthocenter O, and SP is the distance from the circumcenter to the opposite side of the vertex. Okay, this means that, look at the figure again. It's SP is the distance from circumcenter to the opposite side. Opposite side means BC is the opposite side of the vertex A. Okay, and OA is the distance from orthocenter to the vertex A. And we know that, my dear students, look at the figure carefully. We know that the distance from orthocenter to any vertex is twice than the distance from the circumcenter to the opposite side of that vertex. That means we can write down OA, that's equal to 2 into SP. Okay, therefore we can write down OA, that's equal to 2 multiplied SP. You can write down this one directly, or you can write down the word by arranging the language by yourself. The language is, again, I am telling you, my dear students, the distance from orthocenter to the vertex is twice than the distance of circumcenter to the opposite side of the given vertex. Okay, this is the solution of question number 1. Now the second one we will solve. Okay, first one is done. Second one is show that S, G and O are collinear. My dear students, we know that the three center, that means S is circumcenter here, O is orthocenter here, and we know that circumcenter, centroid and orthocenter are collinear. This means that if we can prove that G is the orthocenter of the triangle ABC, then the proof is done. And how can we prove that the G is the centroid of this triangle? Yes, we know that, my dear students, the centroid divide the median, all the median into the ratio 2:1. Here given that AP is the median here. If we can prove that the line AP divide in the point G into the ratio 2:1, then the proof is done. Then we can say that G is the centroid, and we can say that S, G and O are collinear. Okay, that means they are situated in the same line. So we can prove this one, my dear students, like this way. First of all, to prove anything, we need to draw the figure again. Okay, question number 16, sub question number 2. First of all, we need to draw the figure. Suppose this is the triangle and this is here given. Okay, it's a circle. Inside the circle, the triangle ABC is given here. Okay, and also given that this one is the median, this one is the median, AP is the median, this is the line P. Okay, AD is perpendicular, this line is perpendicular. Okay, and my dear students, look, it is the perpendicular line again, it's AE, and also this is the point is S, it's S, suppose this is S. Now we can draw this one like this one. Okay, this is S, S and P, this one, this is G, this is O. Okay, and there is another point is given, we no need that one to draw, because in this proof we need only this figure. Okay, look at the figure, my dear students. You can look at that figure also. The figure is similar. We will prove that G divides the line AP into the ratio 2:1. For that, there are two triangles. In the figure there are two triangles. The triangles are which one? The SGP is a triangle. Another triangle is AGO. You can see in the top this figure, SGP is a triangle and AGO is another triangle. These two triangles we need to prove the equiangular triangle. Okay, now how can we prove this one? Look, in triangle SGP and triangle AGP. In triangle SGP and triangle AGO, sorry, my dear students, AGO, we have what? We have the angle SGP, that's equal to the angle AGO, because they are, these two angles are vertically opposite angle. You know that vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. You can write down the note, vertically opposite angle, vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertical opposite angles are equal to each other. Also, my dear students, look, S is the circumcenter and this AP is the median. That is why if we add S and P, already the addition is given here, so SP must be the perpendicular line on BC. You can write down here, S is the circumcenter and AP is a median of triangle ABC. So the side, that means SP, must be perpendicular to BC. Also we have my dear students, O is the orthocenter. O is the orthocenter. So we can write down AD is also perpendicular to the line BC. Now look, we have find out SP and AD, both the line are perpendicular to BC. So we can say that SP and AD are parallel to each other. Okay, SP and AD are parallel to each other. We can write down, therefore SP is parallel to line AD, and the line AP is the transversal. AP is the transversal, and AP is the transversal. AP is the transversal. So you can write down what? We can go to the right side top because I have no space in the bottom. That's why I can go to the right side top. Okay. Therefore, SP is the parallel line to the line AD, and AP is the transversal. So you can write down, my student, in the right side we can go. We can write down the angle SPG. That's equal to the angle GAO. The angle GAO, because these two lines, look at the figure, these two lines SP and AD are the parallel line. That means we can say that SPG, that's equal to GAO. Okay, these are the, we can write down also the note here. We can write down the note, these are alternate angles, because alternate angles are equal to each other. Alternate angles. Okay, and the remaining two angles, if we find out the two angles of a triangle are equal to other two angles of another triangle, then we can say that the third angle, the remaining angle, is also be equal to each other. Okay, we can write down now the remaining. Now the remaining, on the remaining angles of triangle is GP and triangle AGO are also be equal. So you can write down the remaining angles are which one? The remaining angles are remaining angles are PSG angle, that's equal to GAO angle, GOA angle. Okay, PSG equal to angle GAO. Therefore, the triangle SGP and the triangle AGO are equiangular triangle, because all the three angles of a triangle is equal to the other three angles of another triangle. Okay, that's why these two triangles must be equal to each other. Okay, must be equiangular to each other. So we can write down the ratio of the side will also be equal to each other. That means we can write down, my dear students, we can write down what? We can write down this AG line divided by GP, that's equal to OA divided by SP, because look at the figure, it's AG line is the opposite side of the angle O, that means AOG, and AOG equal to what? PSG. That's why the opposite side of PSG equal to GP. So I have written down GP here. That's way we can write down this fraction also. Now, my dear students, if we put the value from A, from A, we can write down what? We can write down AG divided by GP. That's equal to what? OA, and SP equal to how much? Sorry, OA equal to how much? OA equal to 2 SP from 1. Then SP. We can write down OA, that's equal to 2 SP from 1. Okay, from 1. Already we find out OA equal to 2 SP. Now we can cut down this one, SP and SP can be cut down. We can write down AG divided by GP, that's equal to 2 by 1. Okay, so we can write down AG, therefore AG ratio GP, AG is to GP, that's equal to 2 is to 1. So my dear students, the point G divides the line AP, they divide the median AP into the ratio 2 is to 1. That's why G is the centroid and G, S and O are collinear. We can write down this one. You can write down this one in your copy by arranging the language. That means you can write down after this line, G divides the median AP into the ratio 2 is to 1. That's why G is the centroid, and my dear students, that's why S, G and O are collinear. That means S, G and O are situated in the same line. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now we will prove the question number 3. Okay, number 3 is what? Look at the question number 3. Question number 3 is, if angle C is an acute angle, establish the equation A into CD, that's equal to B into CE. Okay, now I am going to establish this equation. This is very simple but a little bit critical. We can write down by the Apollonius theorem. We can write down this one by Apollonius theorem. First of all, we need to draw the figure if we need this one. Okay, we must need this figure only. This is the triangle ABC I have taken from the given figure. ABC I have taken this one. Okay, and my dear students, the perpendicular line AD, another one perpendicular line is BE. AD is the perpendicular line on the line BC and BE is the perpendicular line on AC. Okay, now we can write down in the figure ABC is a triangle. Is a triangle. Here AD is perpendicular to BC and BE is also perpendicular to AC. BE is perpendicular to AC line. Okay. Also what's given? Also the value of BC. BC equal to what? BC equal to A is given in the question, in this thing. Also AC is equal to B is given. AC equal to B is given. But the value of AB we don't need because there is no C and AB value. Okay, we need A and we need the value B. That's why I write down BC equal to A and AC equal to B is given. Now my dear students, as C, angle C is acute angle. Acute angle. We can write down the acute angle's opposite side, square of the acute angle's opposite side, that's equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That means BC square plus AC square. And my dear students, we need to subtract because this AC angle is the acute angle. That means we need to use the subtraction sign, the minus sign. Minus sign 2 into, dear students, AD is the perpendicular line on the line BC. So we can write down it's BC into CD. CD. Because of what? Because, my dear students, BC line is given written down here and CD is the orthogonal projection of the line AC. CD is the orthogonal projection of the line AC. That's why I can write down 2 into BC into CD. Write down the note. CD is the orthogonal projection. Orthogonal projection. Projection of the line AC. Okay. Now we can write down another equation. This is suppose equation number 1. We can write down another equation for the acute angle AC. Also BE BE is perpendicular to AC. So CE is the orthogonal projection of the line. Look at the figure, my dear students. CE is the orthogonal projection of the line BC. The line BC. Therefore you can write down AB square, that's equal to BC square plus AC square minus 2 into AC into the orthogonal projection of the line BC, that means CE. Okay. Now from these two relationship, from these two equations, dear students, look at the equation 1. Equation 1 is the value of AB squares equal to this one, and equation 2 says that the value of AB square equal to this one. So these two values must be equal to each other. So we can write down from 1 and 2 we have, from 1 to we can write down this one equal to that one. So BC square plus AC square minus 2 into BC into CD, that's equal to BC square plus AC square minus 2 into AC into CE. Okay, now we can transfer this BC and AC in the left side, because if we transfer, then BC and BC will vanish, this AC and AC square will vanish. Now transfer that BC square plus AC square minus BC square minus AC square, okay, and minus this one is remaining in the left side, minus 2 into BC into CD, that's equal to minus 2 into AC into CE. Implies that this BC square omitted, AC square and AC square will be omitted. We have only minus 2 into BC into CD, that's equal to minus 2 into AC into CE. Now if we divide both sides by minus 2, these minus 2's will be vanished. We will have BC into CD, that's equal to AC into CE. Dividing both sides by minus 2. Okay, implies that, or you can write down therefore. We can write down therefore what? BC and AC's value we know already, my dear students. BC equal to A and AC equal to B. In the place of BC you can write down A, in the place of AC you can write down B. So put the value of BC and AC. BC equal to A dot CD, that's equal to the AC's value is B into CE. This is our required establishedness. The question says that if angle C is an acute angle, establish the equation this one. So if this one is already established, so you can write down established. So dear students, I hope you have understood the solution, and the calculation is very simple. Okay, my dear students, you have the homework. Your homework number is 5, and this question, that means question number 16 of exercise 3.1, this is also your HW. So do your HW and mention your HW number. HW number is 5. In the left top corner of your copy, you can submit your HW in every Saturday from 9 am to 3 pm. So you can inshallah in the next class. Till then, Allah Hafiz.